G'day! In today's video I've got a Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, also has a model number P615 or P610. This one here, I believe is an aftermarket display. We'll proceed to get that installed on here. I have had this cooking on my heat pad here at 70 degrees Celsius, and that should hopefully help getting in here a little bit easier. I'm going to start with some tweezers. I'm going to start with the obvious spot where the screen's broken, and then I'll work my way to where the screen's less fragmented. It's more than likely only going to have a thin adhesive layer along the outside of the screen, so on the outer perimeter, where the rest of it's pretty much not going to be stuck whatsoever. Now, from the heat, this is lifting up rather nicely for me. Your results may vary. If you're trying to do this in the cold, or when it's cold, you're just going to keep getting the glass broken just like that. I will switch tools in just a second, and also start using some isopropyl alcohol, which also softens the adhesive and makes the job a bit easier to do. So I've got my isopropyl in this. I just go around the outer perimeter, trying to get it in the groove that's there. And if I use my pry tool, it should go through it almost like butter. Couple of times. I'm not too concerned about the existing screen, being that it's probably never going to be used again. Do ignore the tapping sound if you're hearing that. Currently the apartment above me is getting some work done to it. Okay. Now as I'm lifting this out, I'm trying to get rid of the double-sided tape that's there, as I find that if you do leave it, especially on panels that are broken, there's a high chance there might be a glass fragment still there. And with that glass fragment there, you have a high risk of breaking your new screen when you go to install it, which would definitely suck. Go. If I flip this over, you can see I have a connection down here. And maybe a little bit of glass in my finger. Take this off, put that there, disconnect the cable, put that aside for now. I will have to heat it up to take this little board off here. I'll just continue on and clean this up. Switch to a flat pry tool now. rid of some of that by hand. Now I'll give this a brush, clean the area, and then I will give this a quick brush and then proceed. Put this one back on. This off. Take that off for now. Flip up this little latch here. Pull that. Take this tape off. Flick that up. Disconnect it from here. And now, how's this going to go? Put a little bit of isopropyl under here. Use my thin one. There we go. That's the reaction I want. I'm going to use some glue, a little bit of tape. Currently I'm out of tape, so I'm just going to use some B615 adhesive. Put that in here. That's what I will use to stick on the screen as well. Here, fold this over, put this in, clip it down, then flip this one up, slide that in, go. And latch it down and push this under the glue. Put this back on. This one back on here too. We're getting near to the end. Move that out of the way. I wonder if I can move any of this. Be nice if I can. If I can't, so be it. Not really. I'll put this one over here too. It's not great, but I'll settle for that. And that adhesive is slowly curing, keeps lifting off. Peel this off. Peel this off. Throw the old screen away, as it is now no good. Now I'm going some glue going on. Avoid the camera. Don't want to get on your camera. Get near the camera, but not on your camera. Just kind of scratching it back and forth just so it applies a bit everywhere and smears it around. There's not much contact down the bottom here, so that's a little bit concerning, but the adhesive should do its job. There's a sensor over here that I've avoided. Okay, that glue is already starting to cure purely because of the heat of my heat pad. Fold this latch up. Now, which way do I go? That way. Fold it. Slide it. Click it over. Go. Put this back over here as well. Not that I think it's really going to make any difference. Now, I do want to make sure I don't crush this cable here. Luckily there is a cutout over here for it. I'm going to start in that corner first. And drop it. Slightly massage it and push down. Should work it in. And then it should be sitting pretty darn flush all the way around. Do a little excess glue coming out. But I'm going to clamp that, stick it on charge, give it a test, and it should be all good from there. I hope that helps with your screen replacement on the Tab S6 Lite, and I'll see you later. Bye.